Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 5, and that means it's Friday. And we are here on Green Grass Isle for the Eevee 2024 week event, extravaganza, whatever we want to call it. 9,638 sneaky snacking to start off with, and another small dream cluster, which is very nice because we're getting very close to the amount of dream shards we need for the final pot expansion. But for now, we're going to grab all these sweet, juicy bonus sleep points that we got from the Eevee week. 1,321 total sleep points for the day puts us at 6,111. Very, very good spot to be in. And that means we can also jump down here, grab our daily lottery, and hopefully get, ooh, not the trip biscuit I was thinking it was going to be, but a different kind of trip biscuit in a way. A great biscuit. Very nice. I feel like I've only gotten that twice, and both of them have been within a week of each other. So that's kind of interesting, but also very, very happy to get. We do have sleep data that hasn't been reviewed yet, so let's jump into that and let's see if we get anything interesting, maybe a shiny this time around for the actual Eevee day. That is today, or yesterday? I forget. I don't remember. I think it was yesterday. What even is today? Today is the 22nd. It was yesterday. Yesterday was the actual Eevee day. Let's see if we can get a shiny Eevee today, just because it's Friday. Why not? Let's see. We've got a pretty balanced, pseudo-balanced sleep type. Not bad. Not bad at all. We should have, what is that going to be? Like 60-something million? I forget. I don't know where I'm at right now. I'm just taking it easy, enjoying Eevee week, honestly. Close to 60. 56.5 million. Not bad at all. And I did use the Eevee incense that we set up yesterday. So there is for sure at least going to be one Eevee. Also, a Bonsley and a Sprigatito. What else we got? What else do we got? Maybe we can get something interesting. Something very nice. Typhlosion, I think that was. I don't know. It went by really quick. Definitely not a shiny Eevee out of those. So we've got two Eevee, a Psyduck, a Gulpin, a Bonsley, a Fuecoco, Sprigatito. It was Typhlosion. Arm Pillow Sleep. All right. We also got a new one. A new sleep style. What's that going to be? Oh, well, maybe the crashes weren't phone related. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So yeah, apparently this game is just held on by hopes and prayers, seems like. But let's go figure out what this new sleep style is that we got. Very surprised. Ooh, Vaporeon. Ho, ho, ho. Very nice. This is the whole reason we're on Green Grass, is to get new sleep styles for the evolutions. And Vaporeon, that is a very good one. The sitting sleep. All right, not the first Vaporeon I've seen, but I do still need 2 more sleep styles. So we got a ways to go. Maybe now that we are getting into the weekend, we might actually see some really interesting stuff as we get into the higher ranks. For now, though, that's going to wrap it up. Is anybody hungry? Of course, the Vaporeon's hungry. Shiny Vaporeon would have been very nice. That is one of the better shinies in the game, in my opinion. And you know what? It's hungry. We need to catch one for the Pokédex. Let's see what we can do with this. Highly doubt it's going to be a crit cap. Yep, definitely not. I just wanted to get those 12 points while it was hungry. We still got a long way to go. We ain't catching that thing today. But what we can catch today is this Eevee. We can go ahead and feed it the 2 biscuits, and we can take that home. Just wanted to put some work on that Vaporeon while it was hungry. And if it did go crit cap, hey, then we already caught it and we ain't got to worry about it. But we will have to catch one for the Pokédex eventually. Might as well put a little bit of work on it since we already got this Eevee pretty well fed. Could have saved the premium biscuit, used it on the other Eevee too, but as difficult as it's going to be to find a good Eevee now, not really super worried about it when that hungry Vaporeon was right there in our face. Speaking of, let's go ahead and feed this Eevee the 1 biscuit. We're almost certainly not taking this home today. Yeah, just the 1 biscuit, and then we'll go ahead and leave it so that next time we can grab it with a premium biscuit. We are at least going home with 1 Eevee and completing a mission for feeding 15 berries. Berries? Biscuits. That's the one. Okay. So, candy that we send out here. Probably, yeah, out of everything here. Funny enough, probably Eevee candy again. Probably going to be a similar story the rest of the weekend. It's been the story all week so far. Might as well make sure everybody's got enough Eevee candy, right? So that's going to give us another about 7,300 dream shards. We seem to be pretty consistent on the amount of dream shards we're getting every day. But let's see how this Eevee's gonna look for us. Level 15 and quiet. I don't think quiet is quite what we're looking for. I think that's ingredient finding nature, but let's see. We got milk, and sausage. We've also got, whoa, helping bonus is a good start. Research bonus is not what we were looking for. I was really hoping for skill level up M. But research XP bonus, not the worst thing, just not super great. Inventory up is terrible. Dream shard bonus is good, but not oh, this is just a bad Eevee. Never mind, I take it all back. Yeah, this one's bad. Yikes, this is a bad Eevee. We I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that we don't want this Eevee. That is my guess. That we do not want this Eevee. Oh, buddy. Yeah, that's bad. 43 PR. Yikes. Big yikes-a-roni, bro. It started off so great, too, with helping bonus. It was so nice. So nice. Why? Why can't I just catch a good Eevee? That's all I want, is a good Eevee. Well, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow's Eevee will be the better one. I'm going to let this run. We know it's going to be bad, but I know some people will be curious, so I'm going to let that run in the background while we continue on. This one's going to live with the professor, no doubt. So let's move on. Let's get on to bigger and better things. I know that we have some new news, but what is it, I wonder? Besides another 285 sneaky snacking, what is the news? We've got... oh, maintenance update. Ooh, these are always fun. Let's see if we get any surprise features. All right. To update to the app's new version, maintenance will be conducted in the following time period. Starts November 25th at 10:30 p.m. and ends November 26th at 3 a.m. That is my local time, so make sure to double check for your maintenance time so that you can work around it, so you can feed dinner or whatever meal you need to feed around this maintenance. So again, double check that time, make sure you're aware of it. But that is Monday here in just a couple of days, so interesting. All right, points to be updated. The addition of a new relaxing sound, Pikachu Lullaby 2. Adjustments to what happens immediately after the sleep button is pressed. After the sleep button is pressed, a short loading period will begin. As soon as it's finished, the app will automatically begin sleep tracking. This adjustment is to prevent accidental sleep tracking failures. Interesting. Didn't know people were having that problem, but good that they're fixing it. Please wait until the loading period has finished before closing the app. Ooh. Wait a minute. Is this something to do with the Go++? Or are we going to be able to close the app while sleep tracking now? That would be nice. The adjustment to the pop-up that displays after tapping next goal on the home screen. We have made changes to the pop-up that displays when you have completed all sleep-style Dex goals. Interesting. All right. Bug fixes. Scroll location on the research community list not preserved. You will now be returned to the same place you were in the research community list when you return to the research community screen after looking at a friend's research. Nice little feature. The addition of new sleep tips. That's kind of interesting. I mean, we pay attention to those infrequently, but probably because we've seen them all. Adjustment to certain screens, such as the Pokemon detail screen, so helper Pokemon react when you tap to them. That's cool. Adjustments to the maps. This week's event pop-ups, so it allows you to check the details of the current event. Also nice. Some text adjusted or unified, always good, and then other small bug fixes and adjustments. So nothing really big, unless this one is actually talking about us being able to close the app and properly lock our phone while sleep tracking is happening. I doubt that's what they're saying. But if that is what they're saying, that would be a really nice feature. For those of us that still use our phones to track our sleep, that would be really nice. But I have a feeling this is a Go++ feature and they just weren't clear about that. Either that or because I don't use a Go++, it's not clear to me. But that's my suspicion. But if I am wrong and it is about being able to actually close the app while using your phone, that's great. I'll be happy about that one. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Good news. We have no medals, but we do have community reports. and hopefully something very nice. 40 community reports with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The doubled up out of 40. Very good. Very good odds today. No level ups, but soon. Okay, let's grab all the fruits of our Pokemon's labors and get breakfast. There we go. Finally, I said yesterday that I should swap in this guy for the skill triggers, and yet I don't think I got a single one yesterday. So maybe he's not as good as the shiny Blastoise, because I got 0. And if we're going to get 1 a day, it's better to get it with the level 5 main skill than the level 3. Speaking of skills, that Eevee PR 39, pretty bad. Pretty bad. Definitely going to live with the professor. All right. No skill trigger from you either. Jeez, this is going bad. However, Gardevoir did so well that we could swap Dedenne, and again, only 1 skill trigger from Dedenne this time. Oof. I mean, it's better than 0, but I was hoping for more. What about you? No, I got 2 skill triggers back to back with you yesterday, so I mean, I can't really complain too much. Drifblim. So Drifblim has started acting up again. I got 2 spit ups yesterday, one at a stockpile 3 and one at a stockpile 1. So I think we're only at like stockpile 1 or 2 currently. Let's see how this goes. Double trigger with stockpile, spat up. Yeah, Drifblim acting up again. So definitely not trying to earn its spot on the team. Definitely not. But let's go ahead and get breakfast up and running. With any luck, even though it's only 15%, maybe we will get that extra tasty. That would be nice. Early bird coffee jelly. How are we looking on ingredients? We're actually doing pretty well on coffee beans right now. Corn. We have a ton of corn. I'm almost positive we don't need corn. Yeah, we don't need corn for the weekend, for Sunday. So we can use a lot of that and fill out the pot. I didn't realize we had so much corn. 2 more. There we go. All right. We do, now that Saturday is right up on us, we do need to start planning for Sunday, because we want to get all this out of the way before Saturday rolls around, just to make sure. Level 39. All right. So we want to make sure that we get there just to be sure that everything is in place. Where? Oh. I'm in the background trying to keep up with the levels on my meals, and I completely confused myself. All right, another 108 sneaky snacking. That meal was enough to put us at the next rank, which I believe is Master... Oh, no, I was going to say Master 10. It's Master 11. We are that close to being able to use that Sylveon incense for the 4-star sleep that we want. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and double check again, just to make sure. I'm pretty sure that I said Master 12, but I want to be very clear on that, just to be sure. I don't want to use it and have a problem. So, Sylveon, green grass, we're looking for the 4-star sleep, which is, yes, unlocks at Master 8. But we need 73 million drowsy power. Actually, no, we need to be a little bit higher than Master 12. Maybe... that's right, Master 13 or 14. Somewhere in between those two, just to make sure we have enough. Yeah, I want to make sure that we've got enough. So we probably need to be Master 13 before I do it, just to be on the safe side. So we'll still hold on to it. We will get that this weekend. For now, we need to decide which one we're going to do. But first, before I forget, let's get Gardevoir out here. We want to make sure Gardevoir's on the team. Gardevoir, where are you? There you are. Okay. And let's back out. Let's get them up and running so the Gardevoir can refill our team's energy, because we desperately need it. Let's go ahead and clear this out while I'm thinking about it, just to stay on top of things. Date registered. All of these were bad, so let's go ahead. Whoop. I thought I'd already held down long enough. Apparently not. There we go. It takes forever. Let's go ahead and send those to the professor. Get those out of the way. They were all bad. We've had a really bad string of bad luck with the Pokemon we've been catching lately. and I kind of don't like it. But anyway, let's go ahead and figure out what incense we want to use today. Wait a minute. No, never mind. I confused myself again. Typical. That's about how it goes for me. All right. Let's see. What do we want to catch? Quaxley might not be a bad call. Chikorita is also a pretty good call. I feel like we need Quaxley more than Chikorita, though, because we do need that ABB. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and use a Quaxley incense. And hopefully we'll get a good one tomorrow. That would be nice. We do need that ABB for the leaks because our Doug Trio is just not doing what we needed to do. And it is going to get worse in the long run because it's ABA. So not going to be great in the long run. If we can get an ABB Quaxley, that would be ideal. But as far as missions go, we did give out 15 biscuits. That gives us another 20 Eevee candy. We went to bed on time 3 times, gives us another 30 Eevee candy. And we cooked 12 times, which gives us another Eevee incense, which we can use maybe tomorrow or the day after. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We also gave out 15 biscuits for another 3 small handy candies. Very nice. So a lot of missions done. We're in a really good place right now. The team is doing really well. Master 17, I think, was our previous record. Doubt we're going to get there because we're not using a good camp ticket or really trying all that hard to push the ranks. I mean, I'm trying a little bit, but we also have this guy kind of holding us back, to be honest with you. I'm kind of glad this Drifblim research is almost over. We've only got a couple more days, so it's not looking good for my guy, but it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. But that said, we are, yeah, I think we are done for today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. We are that close to 1,000 subscribers. And a huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, JP, White, and Husky Star. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and click that join button right next to the subscribe button. And while you're down there, click the link to the Discord in the description box. Come join us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, and hang out with a cool community of people. All that out of the way, y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.